Cool, people. I think let's get to the masala segment, people. Those of you that are aware, right, our beloved people, our beloved Shaykh Asrar. So first of all, those of you that don't know, Shaykh Asrar has had a debate, people, and he decided to debate a Christian, and for the sake of Islam. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Right, and so first of all, he really surprised me, because in this debate he says things which he's kind of been trying to really have a go at me about, and then just because he gets embarrassed in front of this Christian, he says the same things. It's like, it's so shocking. So this Christian basically kind of bashes him a bit with all these insulting, ridiculous hadith in Bukhari. Oh, your child marriages are allowed, this is allowed, that is allowed. And what is our beloved's response? Look,
if you notice in the presentation, not a single verse of the Quran was quoted. The individual, my interlocutor, went straight onto the hadith. That's like me not quoting the Bible to Christians and moving on to extra religious literature, because hadith is not above criticism. Even Sahih al-Bukhari, there is, like you have criticism of Bible criticism.
Even Sahih al-Bukhari.
Reading hadith literature, when a hadith report is solitary in its nature, the text can be criticized by scholars. Even though they say Sahih, what they mean by Sahih is that the overall work is Sahih. But you notice child marriage is prohibited in the Quran. But that was not quoted.
Even though Hanafi fiqh allows it, but yahan talfiq.
Read a hadith which contradicts the Quran, they can reject the hadith, but they do not reject the Quran.
For you to obey Muhammad, you have to go to the hadith.
MashaAllah, Sheikh bin Baz is speaking right now.
Muslims are simply rejecting the Sahih Bukhari hadiths. I will come to that as we go on.
Ibn Ishaq's book is open to criticism. Like the text of Bukhari is open to criticism. There are texts.
Wow.
Sahih Muslim
The text of Bukhari. Yeah, I don't get it. I honestly do not get what is going on. Why has he been criticizing me all this while for criticizing Bukhari, gets in front of a bunch of Christians and says, what's wrong with criticizing Bukhari? Toba, toba. Gustakh akhiyan, kitthe ja ladhiyan. Toba, toba, toba. No. So, people, I'm really intrigued by the Lion of Ahl Sunnah. And what the Lion of Ahl Sunnah did is to prove his claim that Islam is always al-Islam ya'lu wa la yu'la alayh. Islam is always on top, people. Therefore, to prove it, what, you're going to bring some arguments? No, yeah. You're going to write some books? No, yeah. You're going to do some detailed analytic refutation? No, yeah. I'm going to drink poison. Huh? I'm going to what? I'm going to drink poison to prove it.
Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Yeah. Go stupid.
Remember
Go crazy.
It says, just drink the poison, get a date. It should help you.
Rat poison, people. Allahu Akbar.
Okay?
Allah.
Date? Can someone go and get a date? And also, can someone check if it is poison or not?
Rat poison, people. Rat poison. To prove that Islam is correct.
Wow. Oh my God.
Now we know that Islam is definitely the haqq. Islam can only be the haqq now because we're drinking rat poison. Allahu Akbar. This, we've now found it, people. Look, here it is. This is... Rat-tat-tat. Here is the first one. What? Rat-a-tat. Who can it be? This rat poison. This is how we prove the validity of Islam. And I honestly, I cannot believe this is how ridiculously absurd people have become. First of all, I want to say that, by the way, this was nothing but drama. That wasn't actually real rat poison. And what's happened is Shaykh Asrar didn't realize this was going to go viral. And then when it went viral, you had some idiots praising him. So he felt too embarrassed to backtrack. So he's now just pretended to go with it without kind of fully affirming. He just said, look, we shouldn't really concern ourselves. Let's talk about the debate. Don't worry. Forgetting the fact that, one, it's haram to drink poison. Two, as an influential figure who many people follow, including many young people, to drink rat poison to prove the veracity, veritability, and truthfulness of Islam. So tomorrow some other idiots are going to say that, mashallah, I have got the proof. The proof is here. Allah. And then you're going to get some idiots that are going to either cause near-death experiences or die. Natural selection, I guess. But this was so irresponsible. What kind of proof is that anyway, that Islam is the strongest religion? Why? Because we're going to drink rat poison. So this was some of the tweets and the Kalandar always, I love his posts, has rat. So from now on, has rat Asrar, right? And there was this one. मैं हूँ कादरी सुन्नी रत tat tat. Right, so people, this, by the way, so this is those of you who don't know my beloved Hazrat, this is Asrar Ratvi Saab. Ratvi Saab, आप अच्छा डडियाल रट्टा, अच्छा रट्टा से ताल्लुक रखते हैं, अच्छा रट बहुत सोनी गल्ला करना है. So this is what we've got here, what this has come to, people. So today, to prove the veritability of Islam, to prove, people, which denomination within Islam as Ratvi Sahib, obviously I'm taking into me the spirit of Hazrat Asrar Ratvi Sahib. I'm going to have a debate today, right here. I want to prove which denomination. So as a representative of Wahhabi Islam is this is a different Ratvi Sahib. Ratvi Sahib, right? We've got a Ratvi, a Shaykh Fadilat Shaykh Ratvi is here. هل تقول أن هذه الأشياء هي بدعة وحرام وشرك؟ لا نعم. We're gonna have a debate. Who is upon the haqq? So how are we gonna answer this? Wait a minute, people. What is Ratvi Sahib saying? I found it. This wasn't easy. This was not easy, people. But the infamous guidelines to having a debate, the famous text, the lost text of the Rashidiyah that everybody's been looking for. The Rashidiyah, people. The Rashidiyah, I found it. This was it. All along. You want to debate with the Rashidiyah? No, not the Rashidiyah. not the Rashidiyah. I can't debate using the Rashidiyah. You must debate with the Rashidiyah. No. Oh yeah. This is why Shaykh Asrar all this while Ratvi Sahib wanted the Rashidiyah. It was so hard finding this, honestly. I eventually found it in Zara's bedroom. Amongst her books, it was the Rat Shidia, people. I found it, but it doesn't stop there. I can't, I'm sorry, I cannot debate with the Rat Shidia. Not anything but the Rat Shidia, please. It must be, I've got a better method. People, I've got a better method for this Wahhabi Ratvi Sahib. It is poison. Whoever is upon the haqq must drink the poison. No, I want the Rashidiya. No, the true claim is with poison. Allahu Akbar. Oh, I'm not going to die alone. You better. Oh, people, this is the ridiculous nature. This is what Islam has got to. This is my little counterpart, Ratvi Sahib. So my Ratvi Sahib is sitting back there. This was a napkin. It's come off. Ratvi Sahib, you sit right there. So look how preposterous this has got, people. This has come down to how do we know something is the truth? We'll drink rat poison. What kind of... Can you imagine the armies in the past if they had Ratvi Sahib's logic? It would be like, oh no, guys, they've got a huge army, it's well prepared. And the army comes and they go, we are right in our claim. And you're like, well, no, I think we're right. And they're like, to prove it, we will all drink rat poison. And you go, huh? Wait, what? Okay. And then half an hour later, the army's dead. And you're like, oh, thanks. well, right, guys. Okay, I guess intelligence, common sense isn't as common as we thought. Right, so the thing is this, look, so some people have said, what about Khalid bin Walid radiallahu an? First of all, there isn't a single Sahih hadith that Khalid bin Walid drank poison. Not a single Sahih hadith. There's these few narrations in Tabarani and a few other texts, the Musnad of Ahmad and others. And what do they mention? Who's transmitting them? You've got them from, who's transmitting them? Abu Safar. And people who they've never met Khalid bin Walid in their lives. All the narrators say these are Mursal Riwayat. These people transmitting never met Khalid ibn Walid in his entire life. And the other narration that they present, it comes through Sufyan ibn Uyayna and An'ana. It comes through Ismail, who's actually been slated. And then they say there's a Rawi, Qais ibn Abi Hazim, who has met Khalid bin Walid, allegedly. It's described as Munkarul Hadith. A Munkarul Hadith. This person is unacceptable in riwayat. So many people have problematized him from the Muhaddithin. These chains are not Sahih. So you bring about an incident that, okay, people have just used it to praise Khalid bin Walid over the past, and as a story, folklore, it's kind of come down, fine. And if it were true that in his time somebody presented it and he drank it, first of all, that's his action. Maybe he drank something which he knew wasn't, and somebody, but these things are usually just stories. Khalid bin Walid radiallahu anh was much more intelligent than that. Okay, he wasn't somebody like, just absurd, or somebody that was irrational, had no knowledge, wasn't strategic. He didn't have, to say, I know the way we'll settle this is, here's your poison, I'll drink it, then I'm dead. Or in this case, I'm not, but I could have been dead. Even though the scholars all say it's haram to drink poison. So this riwayah of Abu Safar, of Khalid bin Walid, is not sahih. It is not sahih. Bring me a chain that has not been criticized, that stands up to the test. It doesn't exist. It's not in any of the major books of hadith. Right, not in the Sahihain or whatever and things like that. There is a riwayah in Musnad of Ahmad, and I've shown it's not even connected and is problematized. And in Tabarani, who brings all kinds of absurd narrations. Secondly, even if somebody in the past did something like this, let's say they did. Let's just say hypothetically, 800 years ago, there was a man who, with a Christian, said, if your religion is the true one, let's jump into this fire. And they call this mubahala. And they used to do this with Qadianis and other people as well. So they would say, whosoever, whoever's religion is the truthful one, God save them. Let me just, hello. Hello. Is that back? Is that back, people? Can you hear it? I think what happened is is that okay? No sound? Is the sound back? Audio gone? Audio gone? Still gone? Still no audio? It's working. Okay, damn. So what I was saying is, I was saying that there was the poet who says that bada to khair bada, that alcohol is still alcohol. Hum to zahar bhi pi jayen katil. I would even drink poison. शर्त तो ये है कि हमें बाहों में संभाले कोई. The condition is that it's in her arms. And I was saying that in our Ratvi Saab's version, that would be, people are saying there's still no sound. It's coming as sound from here now. Damn. What is going on? Is this still no sound? It's showing me a sound output right now. It's showing me a sound output. I don't seem to... It's saying I'm definitely having sound output here. I can even see the... We can't hear you. It's okay. Some people are saying from the mubahala jumping, it's fine. Okay. Aa rahi hai. Okay, shukran. So I was saying about the mubahala that, look, this whole thing about in the past, you couldn't, you know, even if somebody did jump into some fire, right, this doesn't mean that today you would do that. That's just stupid. Even if there was a figure 500 years ago, he said, you know what, if whichever religion is correct, what we're going to do is both of us are going to go out there and face this, I don't know, volcano erupting. Even if somebody said that, that's absurd for you to do it. Because this deen is one that is built on reason. Is that how people will outdo each other in proving the veritability, the truthfulness of their religions? That I know will drink poison, whosoever survives, survives. That's just crazy. And that's what I was saying in that poem, that the shart ye hai ke baahon mein sambhale koi, that I would drink alcohol. Bashir Badr says ke bada to khair bada, zahar bhi pee jaएं. Sorry, Katil says, Katil Shifai, hum zahar bhi pee jaएं Katil. That our Ratvi Saab's version would be like, his version would be that bada to khair bada, hum zahar bhi pee jaएं Katil, shart to ye hai ke Rashidiya ko sambhale koi. Somebody must just take care of the Rashidiya text, that's all. And I was mentioning that, you know, really this book, he was so right. It's really, it's changed my life. Everything has just changed since I've got the Rashid. Blimey, I'm a new person. You guys don't know what you're missing out on. I mean, this Rashidiya book. I mean, is life even worth living if you haven't read the Rashidiya? I mean, just it's I mean, there you can see this raccoon meerkat kind of entertaining the hyena. It's just emotional, this. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Ratvi Sahib. Ratvi Sahib. Right, so people, I think this it's been amazing. It's really gone on so long. I just found this whole drinking poison thing so absurd. And I'm shocked at individuals who are really celebrating it as he's a true wali of Allah. Why? Because he has drank poison, and so he didn't die. The warrior. Oh, there's the little sword. Huh? Sword. You. So I think this is the... And now you're going to get some idiots who are going to actually try this, probably. You know, so as a responsible person, seriously, there's safeguarding concerns there. How can a person who is a figurehead do something like this live? Because there's so many, you know, pretend, and it was drama. Honestly, he was lying. I'm telling you. And this is even worse, because now the Christians will say that, oh, this is all your religion is. It's just full of charlatans. You know, all you do. And they're going to say that's what your prophet did as well. And this is my point. It's so stupid. And Asrar Ratvi Sahib just didn't think this was going to go as viral as it did. And now he's kind of stuck. And so he's pretended to, without directly saying it, just pretend that it was real. So, yeah. What's the poet says that har mor pe mil jate hain. No, what is it? हर मोड़ पे मिल जाते हैं हमदर्द हजारों, शायद मेरी बस्ती में अदाकार बहुत हैं. And this is all it was, people. No tanki. That's all it was. Yo Ratvi Sahib, no tanki. ना मुन्ना ना, नौटंकी ना ही करने का है. ये this one not nice, you know, this नौटंकी. Ayo naughty नौटंकी. Guys, I think, you know what? Right, so I think, are we allowed planned childbirth through IVF? Planned childbirth, I believe IVF is permissible and things like this are permissible. Hisham ibn Urwa as a transmitter is problematic. You have to be a bit wary of him. Right, what do I reckon about Hasanat and Sister Sarah? Sister Sarah. I've seen those videos that have gone out, kind of. I mean, there's so much drama. I honestly don't know what's happening with them. People share these viral clips. I see it on one of them. They're discussing we're back and she's back. And then they've got, I think he's exposing her because he's got a video of her clubbing. Hi. You know, just so we can see, ye roop. This roop sunehra. So just in case people think yaar koi roop hi nahi hai yahan pe yaar. So he's made a clip which I don't know whether he's leaked the clip himself. They've had some tiff or not. I don't know their drama, yaar. I can't keep up with it. But yeah, so sister. I don't know why people I don't call women sisters anyway. I mean, it's not my, I'm not really, the incest thing ain't really my thing. People, love you and leave you. I think we've gone on so much. We've discussed today, taken a look at the Ajwa dates. We've taken a look at some other complex issues. We've gone over the commentaries by scholars like Al-Mazari, Imam Mazari. We've taken a look at the Fadak issue. What was the history? What is fate? The verses of the Quran, the disagreements between the companions. We've looked at our Asrar Ratvi Sahib and his bravery in proving, alhamdulillah. You know, I had a bit of doubts about Islam, but once I saw him drink poison, there isn't a single doubt left now. I mean, atheism destroyed.